Okay, hey YouTube, and today I just wanted to do a basic video on reloading a tablet, a Windows 7 tablet. This particular one is the Mirus 11.6 capacitive touchscreen tablet, Windows 7. Most of them have BIOSes built in it, so what you basically need to do is to reload it. You'll need a cdrom drive. I picked up one of these, DVD burner, and it's a light scribe. It does everything. They're about 50 bucks. Has a little connection in the back, so you plug your little USB, mini USB in the back. Then normally it has two other connectors here like this. These two other connectors that it gives you are usually for additional power. If this is flashing red, which means it's not drawing enough power by connecting just to one, then you have to connect both of these. Normally you should get away with just doing this one. Okay, so what you do is you should have a USB, as long as you have a standard. I would never buy a tablet that doesn't have standard USB ports, and these are pretty standard. These are the big ones. As you can see how big those ports are. This is actually for my mouse. This is an HDMI, and this is a USB port. So let's go ahead and plug this USB port in here. Plugs into the cable. Lay your laptop down, well, your tablet, and then you're going to want to, most will have a BIOS screen to come up from side. Sometimes you can hook up a keyboard in there too if you had F2. Turn the unit on, however you turned your tablet on. It will start coming up. You'll get actually on this one you get a setup. See where you can tap on that setup to get you into the setup. Okay, you'll come up with the setup. You'll get a blue light on the back of this one. This particular has a blue light, meaning that it's good. If it was red, you'd have to hook this other cable into the back of it, and you could do that. If you look at here now, the tablet shows, you go to boot, SATA, built-in EFL shell, and ST-DVD-RW, which is the third one. Now you could change that to have it boot to the first one or whatever. You can move them down, but as long as it's showing that, then you should be fine. Now you basically have to load as your software that came with your unit and boot it up. Change the boot sequence, which sometimes all you have to do is it gives you the option. It says plus and minus to change the option. So you can go through this menu to move it wherever you want to move it. Okay. If you want to get it in there, if you want to get it in there. So there's some options here you can change it. And you would change it to what you want, and you select this system order there. Once you selected that and you booted the system, it boots to the CD-ROM, and then you could walk through selecting and reinstalling the OS. But most of your settings are just going to be in the BIOS. This is a standard American Megatrends, and that's pretty much standard. CPU configuration, it's got some stuff there. It's got IDE configuration. Ports, so it's got a lot of different settings you can fool around with here. I wouldn't bother with some of those because you can really goof it up. But basically, like I say, having a little tool like this is really nice because you could use this little CD-ROM for loading into a lot of different OSs and stuff. And my particular one I had a case, so I put it in my little case here. So load it up in there. And put the USB cables in there, so if you ever have to use this nice little portable device. I'd also recommend, grabbing a little USB keyboard. You can always dig them up. They got the little USB keyboards, which are pretty small. And you have one, and then you just keep it in your tools for loading PCs or whatever. But I just wanted to show you that real quick. And mostly, if it's a Windows tablet, even like an Android or something, it's going to have some kind of setup. But this is a nice little guy, the Mirus. Pretty thin. I like it because it does have these ports on the side here. It's going to give you, two standard USBs, card reader SDs, and you have a SD slot for adding memory. So just thanks a lot, and I just wanted to show you that. Have a good day.